Hey everyone, I'm Nikki, and in this video, I'm going to break down 5 reasons why someone might buy an NFT. If you've been seeing this term NFT all over the internet and you're wondering what it is, stay tuned for the rest of this video. NFT stands for Non-Fungible Token. Fungible is just a funny way to say an item is not unique. It's replaceable. You can duplicate it. There are more than one that exist. For example, a Bitcoin is fungible. If you trade one Bitcoin for another Bitcoin, you'll have exactly the same thing. So if we think of something as being non-fungible, it just means the item is one of a kind. It can never be replaced. There is only one version of it. You are the perfect example of non-fungible. There is no one else in the world that exists with your DNA. Specifically, when talking about crypto NFTs, every individual token living on the blockchain has its own unique identifier or serial number with characteristics and metadata that doesn't match any other item on the blockchain. Here are a few examples to illustrate the differences between fungible and non-fungible. So why should we care about NFTs? How can they be used? There's so much potential for how NFTs can be used in everyday life. Just think about the way we currently use QR codes. Imagine if your airline ticket came as an NFT. It could be something that you hold forever, just the way that you hold your stamps in a passport. Concert tickets. How many of you like to hold on to ticket stubs from your favorite shows over the years? NFTs are collectible items. They're something that you can remember in the past. There's something that you can use to connect with others and say, hey, I've been to that event too. And in the future, we're all going to be using NFTs in one way or another. NFTs enable you to have digital ownership, and they grant us access to the products and entertainment that we love, to special events, to special games, to limited edition merchandise. There's so many uses for NFTs, and we're only beginning to see how they unfold. So now that we know what NFTs are, let's get into the 5 reasons why someone might buy an NFT. By the way, I want to mention, most NFTs are purchased on the Ethereum blockchain. Right now, it's the most popular way to purchase NFTs. There's also other blockchains like Solana, Tezos, Flow that work completely different than Ethereum. So if you're interested in buying NFTs, you might want to read up on the specific blockchain before you purchase your first one. Reason number 1, art. Maybe you're an art lover and you want to collect all different types of art. Maybe you're a creator. So many artists are finding a new way to connect with new audiences. Maybe you're a sculptor or a painter, an illustrator, a graphic designer. However you choose to create something in this world, you can create an NFT to memorialize that work and sell it. NFTs allow artists, big or small, to get exposure to new audiences where they may have never reached before. No matter what type of art you create or collect, images of art can be turned into NFTs and shown in a digital gallery or in your own digital wallet just for personal viewing pleasure. With so many companies working on AR technology, it's only a matter of time before we're attending events together in the metaverse, whether that's an art gallery, a concert, or something else. Some examples of art that's been popularized through NFTs are Isaac Drift Wright, who's a retired Army veteran, and he began shooting photography to cope with PTSD and depression. His work involves capturing the world from never-before-seen perspectives, and his most notable NFT collection is called Where My Vans Go. The floor price of these NFTs is anywhere from 50 to 100 ETH, and is the world's most expensive selling photograph. Beeple is Mike Winkleman, a graphic designer who does a variety of digital artwork. He's been creating a picture every day from start to finish and posting it online for over 10 years without missing a single day. One of the highest selling NFTs of all time is his first 5,000 days collage. It was auctioned off by a traditional auction house called Christie's and sold for $69.3 million. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please let me know by liking and subscribing to support my channel so that I can continue making content like this. Reason number 2, some type of utility or access. These are a few of my favorite projects currently. Stoner Cats is an animated TV show that only allows the NFT holder to watch the show. It was created by Mila Kunis and Orchard Farm Productions. The story is centered around 5 house cats who accidentally inhale marijuana and repeatedly try to save their beloved owner who has Alzheimer's. Holding the NFT allows you access to the show and chances to vote on how the story unfolds and even voice some of the characters. Another example of how NFTs can be used to grant special access is the A0k1VERSE Passport by Steve Aoki. Anyone who owns the NFT can attend any one of Steve's shows, and there are some additional benefits to holding in the higher tiered passports, like collaborating on a song with Steve Aoki. How cool is that? Just by holding an NFT, you'd be able to attend your favorite artist shows for free. We're even seeing brands we love in real life like Nike getting involved with the digital space. They recently purchased a company called Artifact, who is a maker of digital fashion. They released an NFT project, and NFT holders are able to redeem a physical and digital piece of limited edition clothing and shoes. These are just a few examples of the ways we can use NFTs to enhance our entertainment experiences. And the best part about owning an NFT is you can sell it whenever you want. Maybe you decide you don't want it, maybe the value has gone up and you'd like to make a profit. Owning an NFT gives you control over a collectible item that someone may or may not want in the future. It's just like owning a collectible baseball card, but digital and with more benefits. So if that's something you're interested in, this NFT would allow you that type of access. If there's an NFT that can grant you access that everyone else can't have, wouldn't you want to own that? If they can bring you closer to the artists and performers that you love, wouldn't it be a valuable item for you to purchase? Maybe an artist released an NFT that you really want to own. For example, if Dua Lipa released an NFT that granted backstage access, early access to music or special videos, maybe some meet and greets, I would totally purchase one. And that's just something that I would consume because I enjoy her music. Maybe you're a fan of gaming or a sports team. Reason number 3, membership. Proof Collective is a private members-only group of NFT collectors and artists. This group gives the inside scoop and access to upcoming projects, access to unique pieces of art by top-selling artists, and is a community for collectors to come together. BFF is a community for the crypto curious founded by Tyra Banks, Mila Kunis, and other amazing women. Their mission is to help women and non-binary people get educated, connected, and empowered in Web3. These NFT membership projects are another way for people with a common goal to come together. If you're not familiar with the term Web3, it just means the third version of the internet. The first version of the web was read-only. We were introduced to web pages and email. It only allowed users to search for information and read it. The second generation, or Web 2, allows users to participate by using social networking sites, creating user-generated content, and it's decentralized, meaning controlled by only the top few tech companies. This new third version of the web is decentralized, meaning you're in control. You can not only read what's going on the internet, not only participate, but be an owner of digital assets. Reason number 4, my absolute favorite, to own intellectual property or to build a business off of the NFT that you own. Imagine if 100 years ago, you could buy a picture of Mickey Mouse that granted you the licensing rights to partner with Walt Disney Studios. Only you and the limited amount of others who own the Mickey Mouse picture could build a business designing and selling Disney merchandise. This idea blows my mind, and it's the reason why I first got interested in NFTs. Some of you may be familiar with Tom Bilyeu. He's the founder of Quest Nutrition and the creator of Impact Theory, the channel here on YouTube. Impact Theory is evolving into a movie studio, and they're focused on creating content that builds an empowering mindset. They have a bunch of comics and stories in development with the hopes of making it onto a streaming service or a movie theater. The Impact Theory Founders Key grants you the exclusive right to create and sell merchandise for their growing library of intellectual property. You may have also heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're the notorious monkey pics floating around online with everyone wondering why people are paying upwards of $200,000 to own the NFT. The founders of this project, Yuga Labs, is building a long-term brand around the project and allowing NFT holders exclusive rights to use their characters to build their own brand. One example of this is Snoop Dogg, who created a persona, Dr. Bombay, for his NFT. He's printing it on clothing and selling other products using this graphic. World of Women is another project where NFT holders can use their characters to create their own products. Maybe you create a comic book or an animated web show or a story around your character. Hello Sunshine, Reese Witherspoon's production company, has already partnered with the World of Women team to create content based on the collection. Imagine how valuable your NFT could be worth if there was a TV show on Netflix starring your character. Not only would you receive a royalty for your character being used, but you would hold the original collectible item if that movie or show ever developed a cult following. Reason number 5, royalties, baby. Boss Beauties is focused on empowering women through cutting-edge collaborations. They've already partnered with Marvel and have recently signed with William Morris Endeavors, a talent agency that will help them develop content that we may one day see on TV. If you hold the character that is used in the content they develop, you will receive a royalty. The Hundreds is a streetwear company that's been in business over 10 years. They created the Atom Bomb Squad NFT and reward holders non-stop with clothing and royalties depending on which NFT you hold. Imagine if you own this black and blue flannel bomb here in the top middle. For every t-shirt that sells with this specific bomb printed on it, you would receive a royalty. These types of NFTs are a great way to support the brands you love while getting paid. While the prospect of NFTs can be super exciting, there's also a lot of things you need to be careful of. This is still a new technology and we're very early in the NFT space. There is a few things that you can do to make sure that you protect yourself. Number 1, a common phrase that you hear in the NFT space is do your own research. Most of the NFT projects that exist will go to zero. You have to be able to cut through the hype and only buy what you believe in and want to support. Research the team behind the NFT project. Only trust public figures or companies who have a good reputation to minimize risk. Do not buy an NFT just because a celebrity or athlete is marketing it. Understand the basics of blockchain technology and take your time. Following hype and making rash decisions while using crypto is how you lose money or get hacked. Number 2, protect yourself from hackers. If you plan on owning any crypto or NFTs, you're gonna need a hardware wallet. It's basically the same as two-factor authentication, except instead of receiving a text message with a code, you would go to your device and manually approve by clicking buttons any type of transfer of crypto or NFTs. I highly recommend a Ledger hardware wallet. You can find a link in the description if you're interested in learning more. The goal of this video was not to convince you to buy NFTs, unless you want to. The goal of this video was to make you aware of this emerging technology that will absolutely be part of our future, and to show you the potential applications NFTs have to enhance our digital and real-life experiences. Let me know in the comments which NFTs you're most excited about, and let me know if there's any other NFT content that you're curious about.